Welcome back, traders. How's everybody doing today? I'm sure everyone's feeling a lot better today, right? The crypto market's going back up. All the markets going back up right now. Well, I do want to remind you guys, yesterday we did say right at this 382 level, we were live on stream when this was happening yesterday. Okay, this $31,300 area is right now the market bottom. All right. So for now, we've broken out of this down sloping channel. We're most likely going to come back down to back test it. And if we have a successful backtest, we will probably continue to move up on price. Guys, even after you get, a crazy 50%, dump, you're going to probably see at least a retrace back up before we do maybe make continuation down. I mean, I don't think we're going to see continuation down. I do think we're going to make a move back up here. To a lower high before we do see the move back down to make either a higher low or a lower low, right? We're going to have to see where we end up, right? So it's still kind of unclear if a real bottom is in. We did hit a bottom here around 31.3 and rally from here, okay? And we did break above the 4-hour 21. So it's all about this daily 21 here around 45,000. That's the pivot area. If we can get back above it and close back above it, we can continue an uptrend. If we reject this area, this $45,000 area, we could see price continue to drop. We will have to see how this goes. For right now, we put in a local support here around 31.3. All right, so we're going to see how this plays out. I do think we're going to make a lower high somewhere, and then come back down to back test. Good morning, Caleb. How's everybody doing today? Hang on a second. For some reason I can't see the live chat. I have not closed my ETH trade, no. I'm still in this long. I have moved up my stop loss to around that 2,050 area, right around this area here. So right now we're holding above the 4-hour 21, so that's good. We do suspect we get a back test of this channel break, all right? So that's kind of what we're doing right now. All right, and we could see this come back down to, 36.4 area here, right where this hourly 21 is. And Matic, we were talking about yesterday, 85 cents, is now at $1.67, $1.66. This is in a nice falling structure. Spoke about this on the stream yesterday. Coming down and touching this fib extension here. Literally right down to it. The major 200% retrace, I believe. Yeah, Maker, we were talking about yesterday in that descending broadening structure. We could see this come back up to this 5K area, or maybe making it a lower high, right? Yeah, so I mean the ultimate. Luna had pretty crazy pump today. Probably some of the biggest volume it's seen since this move up here. Aave, sure. Take a look at it. Take a look at XRP. So So we were in this this bullish rectangle. We had a fake breakout here before Bitcoin started dumping, and we're back in the rectangle right now on Aave, and we're starting to show this divergence here, this daily divergence. You know, so the lowest levels of negative momentum we've ever seen on Aave. Okay. And the price drop basically around the same price, right? Since these levels here. So we're coming close to 50% retrace here on Aave. We could get up there and see a pullback down back to these lows, down back to like $300. We'll see. It really all depends on what Bitcoin does. LTC, GRT, and REN, we can look at those as well, sure, and XRP. we got pretty close to this back test of this break. Once we broke out here, the back test would have been down to 60. It got pretty close. I think it touched 63. All right. So we're looking at probably a move back up to close to $1 on XRP. Given we can get back above the 4-hour 21, right? So that's what this structure here was implying anyway on a shorter time scale. How's it going, man? So this inverse head and shoulders pattern didn't really play out, but we did make like a double bottom here and get a move up to about 90 cents. ATM, and we can look at it. So the 4-hour here on XRP hasn't really been able to get back above the 4-hour 21. All right, so if we do make a higher low here, that's good. We can probably try to make this push back above the 21 EMA. All right, that's pretty important that you do that. Otherwise, we could see a lower high, and you could see a move down to the 50% retrace area around 60 cents if you're unable to reclaim those highs, okay? Okay, so LTC, GRT, and REN. So LTC got pretty wrecked. I mean, it went from, what is this, 412 bucks down to, it did a 71% retrace. I mean, that's a pretty significant retrace. We're definitely going to see this come back up to, you know, probably close to this 262 area, I would suspect, once we get above 200, all right, for LTC. So, pending we get back above this 4-hour 21, we got to get above this. And once we do that, we can get up to like 200, maybe come back down to back test it, and get up to this supply line here, right? And then from there, we'll be able to really know if we get maybe a partial decline before a breakout, or maybe this just is the lower high, and we just make another low, all right? So we're gonna have to see how this plays out. It's not really 100% clear yet. Based on this cycle repeat chart, this is basically calling the bottom, and that this is going to make continuation into July. I'm kind of ignoring what the price says because the price changes the price data changes day to day. So, but just the overall movement, this is basically saying that a bottom is in, based on the previous cycle. All right, and it was so far pretty accurate in terms of the timing of what it estimated here. Okay. Alright, so we have GRT and REN to look at. This asset really got pummeled, man. It had a 280 top, I think, and this one was underperforming the whole market anyway. After it made this top here. Probably need to redraw this. No, we didn't cover ADA just yet. Integrity. We can cover it. this is like a pretty brutal breakdown of this guy. I guess from swing low to swing high, you're looking at just a 382 fib extension. So I guess that this could be the area where we do see a reversal maybe on this. If not, we're looking at 30 cents and then on down to 17 if we don't reverse here. It's going to depend on Bitcoin though. Alright, and then Ren. Sushi, Uniswap, and ADA. Oh, look at them. So for Ren, getting back above this daily 21 at 66 cents or so. That's pretty critical. You get it back above this, you can get to the top of this range here. All right. If not, you're looking at maybe lower lows if this doesn't get back above it. How's ETH? Yeah, we can take a look at it. We got a bunch of other tickers to look at here. ATM coin, that's an actual coin, right? Yeah. I guess I have this chart already. Alright. So ATM looks like it got up to this wick high and rejected it when Bitcoin started to sell off here. And let's see if we get some fib targets. So we've done about a 50% retrace on this asset. And like, hey, good morning, good afternoon, Jason. All right, so this is still like, it's in a flag still, okay? But we are implying a move up right now on the MACD on a 4-hour. See if we get that 4-hour bullish cross and make the price go up. At least I would say to touch this $25 area here on the 4-hour. All right, or at least get close to it on the 21 there. Let's see, ADA, Sushi, then Uniswap. So ADA broke back out of this down sloping channel. We're now back testing the channel. I'm sure it's just following whatever Bitcoin's doing. And Bitcoin looks like it back tested its channel as well, or is back testing its channel right now. So yeah, I mean, we're just consolidating here, back testing the channel break. This looks good. We do need to watch the momentum though, okay? The hourly momentum here looks like it might be weaning a bit. Link, yeah, we can look at Link. So these upsloping consolidations usually end up in major breakdowns from what I've been seeing for a while. Link is sitting right on this 16185 extension, around this $21 area right now, and we could get a back test, right? We could get a back test of this $30 area where we broke down from, or even up here at the 21, the daily 21. We're coming up to the 4 hour right now on Link. And we're just sitting on it right now. Hourly, we are consolidating above it. That's good. And then let's see, Sushi and Uniswap. I mean, guys, we're still below the daily 21, right? You know, we're in a downsloping type of structure right now. We did make a higher low on the RSI down here. We're near lows of April 26th, which was this low, but we made a lower low on price. But a higher low on the RSI. So there's an RSI divergence there, right? So that's definitely something that needs to be not disregarded, right? So there is an RSI bullish divergence coming in there for the daily, and that could be implying that we see a move back to the top of this channel, all right? Or at least a test of this you know, $13, $14 area in some time. Okay. Let's see, Uniswap. So this is what we're looking at right now. You know, we're still in this flag down, right? And we just started entering back into bullish control zone right here on Uniswap around this 52 area. So we probably have some room to run back up on Uniswap. And the daily right now is really hasn't even started to change just yet, right? So we're all the way down here at 24 on the RSI. So I think we still have lots of room to run here up for Uniswap. We could probably see this come back up to at least the $30 area where this downsloping resistance is, and see how we react here if we come back down, make a partial decline, make a higher low, and then break out, or if we get up here and Bitcoin starts to crash again. You know, this could cause a lower low. All right. So Band, let's see how Band looks right now. So Band was in that big rising wedge that obviously ended up breaking down with the rest of the market. We could actually probably break back into this structure if Bitcoin recovers, right? So it's really all going to depend on what Bitcoin does. Okay. If Bitcoin recovers, then we're going to see Band, you know, probably recover, right? Actually, I do think at the minimum we probably go back up to test this, and we test this as resistance, and we'll come back down to make a lower low. All right. It's going to depend on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin continues its uptrend, or gets back above $45,000 area, then you know, we could say we'll see continuation on Bitcoin. But for now, we don't know what's going to happen really. But we know this, that Bitcoin is you know, breaking back out of this downsloping channel that it was in. All right, it broke out of it here this morning, and then now we're back testing it right now. Okay. Look at Bitcoin dominance, we can do that, sure. Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance hit this 48% area, which is a fib extension, looks like. All right, and is now pulling back down. However, we'll see if it ends up making a higher low here. It can just continue higher. If it breaks these lows and doesn't make a higher low than 42.8, then it could just continue on down, and the alts will continue to gain value versus Bitcoin. So that's kind of the story with the dominance right now. If I had to just take a guess, that the dominance probably continues down throughout the end of the cycle. All right. What's really important to look at is the ETH BTC pair, right? So if ETH Bitcoin is looking strong, which it is, still looking really strong, despite this move down that we got. All right. We're still looking at a monthly continuation here for ETH Bitcoin pair, right? On the buy sells and indicator, we're showing that. Even though we have a week left, all right? We have a week left of this price action. ETH Bitcoin pair still looks pretty strong. We're throwing a monthly continuation, and we're still in this flag that we broke out of, and it's very possible we go to the top of the flag, which is around 14% of a Bitcoin. Okay. Solana, we can take a look at. That was in a huge rising wedge. I remember talking about this one being pretty dangerous, and well, it sort of hit this top right here, right? And I mean, this parabola structure is no longer, it broke that structure. I would say that it's still possible we get maybe some rounding here. Obviously depends on what Bitcoin does. Guys, this all depends on what Bitcoin does. Like any technical setup or pattern really just goes back to whatever Bitcoin's doing. So if Bitcoin's going up, the altcoins are going to go up and follow it. If Bitcoin's going down, then it's going to go down with Bitcoin. All right. Let's see. All right, so we have 61 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys smash up the like button if you guys are new to the channel, or if you're enjoying the content. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell. We appreciate that. So currently right now, Solana is below the daily 21. All right. So we're still in this down trend, okay? Despite this big bounce we're getting right now, right here. Okay. The 4 hour looks like we are implying a move back up, which is what we're getting right now. It's up 20%. So just pay attention to this positive momentum and where it starts to top out. All right, and oops. If I had to take a guess, we're going to get up to probably 35.50, and then make a lower high here, and probably come back down to back test this support. Or if it acts as support, that's great. Okay. SXP, sure, we can look at it. So we broke this demand line here, obviously, during this dump. Did you see a head and shoulders bottom in Bitcoin? Oh, we could check that out again here in a second. We'll go back to Bitcoin after this. This thing had quite a move down, right? It did from swing low to swing high. We came almost back down to the 382 fib extension, guys. That's quite a drop, like almost 70-something%, right? Yeah, 77%. So this could be value area, right? So, I mean, you have this kind of downsloping trend line here, and you have this trend here as well for now, right? So, downsloping channel on SXP. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here, and a move back to the top of the channel to like $3, 313. Looks like that could definitely happen. Especially after getting all these legs down. Like, you went straight down, so you're probably going to go straight back up and test this area here, okay? And if you can't get above it, right? If you can't get above it, then you're going to come back down to test this 212 area and maybe make a higher low here before trying to rally out. BTC can't break and falls, where back do you think? Yeah, we can go check Bitcoin again. So we're still talking about this right now. It's currently, it broke out of this downsloping channel, and it looks like it's back testing it right now. Okay, we're just kind of going sideways right here. We got to break above. We did get this kind of doji candle, indecision candle right here, giving us some, sort of pullback here. All right. So if we don't hold above the 4-hour 21, we're gonna just come right back down to this support that we've bounced off of here. Okay, most likely. All right, guys, we're not out of this. We're not out of the woods yet by any means. But we did get a strong bounce here, okay? And we did break out of this channel, so we'll see if this ends up holding. Okay. ICP. This coin doesn't have really too much data on it, does it? And not really a lot of data on this. I mean, this is a flag, man, so I don't know. I mean, this is a bear flag. Right, you can see the lower high being made on the stochastics. So this probably breaks further down. Right, could see this bottom break here. It's in a downtrend currently, so. So if we break down out of the flag here, we're looking at we're looking at it, man. What do you want? How you doing, Bones? We're looking at 67%. You know, if you break up 67%. You're looking at 265. If you break down, which you're most likely going to do, it's in a bear flag. You're looking at, you're looking down here at 45 bucks. Close to this 1272 fib extension. Right. Matic we covered. Falling wedge breakout, we got it. Major move. We have the 382 fib extension here as a take profit area. We could see all the way back up to the top of the wedge, close to $3. See that. Alright, guys. Make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell, right? Get all the notifications here. ONT. Excuse me. Yeah, ONT broke the upsloping channel that it was in during this crash. It even back tested it as resistance and continued to dump. Yeah, so ONT, I mean, we came back down to this fib area here, which is like this major support area, right? This 86 cents that we got this bounce from. Just doesn't look good right now. And we're obviously getting this bounce with the rest of the market, but got to get back above the 4-hour 21. Once you do that, you're looking at $1.34. This is a fib extension here. If you get back above that, you know, if you could make your way back into this upsloping channel, that'd be great. But we'll see how this plays out. BNB and YFI, right? I mean, you close below the weekly 21. You really want to see this close it back above it, okay, on the week. So we could see come back up to like 480 area. This confluent daily 21. See how we end up reacting there. Okay, we come back to pull back and make a higher low. We can sort of get out of this downtrend. But guys, we're still in a downtrend, man. Like, we're getting these crazy bounces because Bitcoin was like super oversold on the RSI, okay? And like I said before, we are definitely not out of the woods until I would say Bitcoin breaks back above 45,000, which is the daily 21, and we get a candle closure above it. All right? Not saying this isn't value areas for Bitcoin, because I think this is a value area for Bitcoin. But what I am saying is if we go up and we get rejected and we come back down and we break these lows, we could see 25K. All right? If we don't hold this low here at this 31,003 where we made that wick off that 382 fib extension, do you think there will be a lower bottom? I'm not sure of that yet. Not sure of that yet, man. Not sure of that yet. But I don't want people to like FOMO into this market right now because we're not out of this. We're not out of the woods yet. I just think we're gonna get this retrace up for now. We're gonna get the retrace. You know, we're starting to show this divergence here. The negative momentum sort of weaning. That sounds much less optimistic than this morning. Well, I'd rather be completely real with everybody here. You know, like there's no point in me, you know, saying something that isn't necessarily accurate, right? So like, oh, Rune, that's funny, man. All right, so like I said before, right now, right now, we broke out of the downsloping channel. We're now back testing the 4-hour 21. Seems like it might be holding. We're not seeing like crazy selling pressure right here. I don't know. We're getting some nice wickage here right off the 4-hour 21 right now. All right. We'll see if we can close this 4-hour candle. Really, right where we're at is fine. Haroon, yes, that is definitely something you should be doing on the way down. Guys, never go all in at a certain price level because you don't know where the bottom is going to be. Okay, dollar cost averaging is definitely one of the best strategies you can use. Okay, so currently, right this moment, Bitcoin is sitting above the 4-hour 21. That is good. That is a good sign. Right, we haven't been able to get above the 4-hour 21 really since this crash, right? Since this top here we made on May 9th. We were above the 4-hour 21. We broke down. We started making lower lows, made another lower high, and this ensued a major sell-off right after that. So this is the first time we were able to get back above it. Let's see if we can stay above it and consolidate up here. Obviously, the more consolidating we do, the better, the stronger this area of support becomes, right? So for now, the outlook, in my opinion, is we are going to see at least a retrace. Even if we do end up making a lower high, we're going to probably get back up to, you know, this $45,000 area where that daily 21 is. And once we get up here, we're going to know what's really happening with Bitcoin. If we can't get back above the daily 21, now I don't suspect we get back up here right away. Okay, it's going to take some days. It's going to take some time. Probably this whole week we're going to try to battle this out, all right? So I think if we can't... Any place to practice futures? Yeah, you can get 3 commas and trade on paper or something. When do you think I should buy Bitcoin? I mean, you have to go into Bitcoin with a longer term perspective for all you new guys that are, you know, coming into this market right now. I think everyone gets caught up in the fact that, you know, Bitcoin isn't gonna be, you know, is just gonna make you rich. It's not. I mean, it's not gonna happen right away. You have to be in Bitcoin for a long time. And look at the people that have been holding Bitcoin now since 2010. I mean, yeah, those guys are rich. If they held on to all their Bitcoin, they're rich, absolutely rich. For the folks that are getting in right now, it could take you another cycle or two, man, to really build your wealth because, like, this can take time. Like it's possible, guys. I'm saying this is a possible scenario. Like I said before, I think we're gonna get this retrace up. The daily is showing that we are oversold on the RSI. The negative momentum is sort of weaning off. We're seeing positive price action during this negative momentum. That's a good sign for a reversal back up. I'm saying that we could get to the daily 21 around 45K. That is a pivot area, in my opinion, to go back into a major uptrend. All right, we're not out of the woods yet. We're going to come up to test this and touch this. If we can get above it and make a candle closure above it, that's a good sign. If we get up here and reject it and come back down, okay, the coming back down part, depending on where we fall to, will be the deciding factor if we go to a lower low or we make a higher low. If we end up making a higher low, then we're still okay because we've made probably a double bottom, right, or a higher low double bottom, okay? So we need to pay attention to that. Right now we're just getting this, we dropped the ball and we're getting the bounce right now, okay? So we're going to see where we bounce to, where we get to. I can, man, yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, it's going to be kind of the same thing on the 3-day chart. So the 3-day chart just looks like this right now. Yeah, if we close the daily like this on the 3-day chart, this is a hammer candle, right? This is a reversal candle, right? So that's kind of what I'm saying. We're probably going to make a retrace back up. The 3-day is right around 50K on the 21 EMA, so between 45 and 50K on the 1 day to the 3-day chart. We're looking to get closures above there to maintain this uptrend. If we don't, we're going to probably make a lower high somewhere along this way up. Okay, we're going to get some rejection, and we're going to come back down to test the lows or test the support. You know, probably this area right here, this 41K. GT, we can look at it, sure. Yeah, so holding the 37.5 area is definitely a good thing, for sure, Derby, all right? Albert, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And YFI, yep, we're going to get to YFI. Alright, so YFI came up to the 1618 golden retrace area, and we touched it and wicked off of it and just dumped, right? So like we hit all these take profits on the way up here out of this triangle setup. This did exactly what it needed to do. Came back down to the bottom of the trend. Actually is holding the trend here on the 3-day chart. On the daily chart, we're coming back into the structure. So the 3-day actually looks really good. Looks like another bullish pin or bullish hammer here. All right, we are just below the 21 on the 3-day, which is right around 50,000. I don't think we're going to have a problem getting back up there, especially if Bitcoin is reversing its price action or showing signs of reversal, as we're showing right now. Right. We are getting this 3-day bearish cross here, so definitely be aware of that. All right. But we are coming back into the structure. Right. We're gonna probably come back down to back test this $42,000 area. Could probably redraw this now since the structure kind of played out. It's like almost picture perfect to where we reversed here on this. All right, 1 touch, 2 touch, got the 3rd touch. But it does look like some major rising wedge type formation, right? But yeah, the daily is implying a major move back up. Okay. So we're trying to get back above the previous all-time high here on YFI. XTZ, sure, we can take a look at it. Oh, GT. Sorry, man. So this looks interesting, right? You're above the weekly 21, and you're getting a pivot right here. So that 618, that 289 area was probably a nice pivot area. And I don't know if you got to it. You got to 310, all right? So you made a wick just above it. You're still down sloping right now, all right? You're still consolidating down here for this asset. Downsloping channel on this. You want to buy when you break the channel up, all right? Cool. XTZ. You guys are enjoying the content here. Make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell. Alright, so Tezos got extended up here, hitting the 1414 major fib extension. We saw that. You know, we did say that this was a rising wedge type structure. I remember talking about this back here, right? And we've come down to the bottom and made a bounce, and we're bouncing, right? So maybe some consolidation here, or maybe your next leg up. Get the leg up, right? You got to get back above this this $5 area. That's the pivot area to go higher on the price. And get back up there. You know, consolidate up here for a bit before breaking out again. All right, torn. This one looks pretty torn. I don't know. Is this the whole all the data on this asset? Yeah, pretty much, right. I mean, this looks pretty crappy. So from the swing high to the swing low, we've done a 1272 fib extension. It could be at a value area down here. I don't really know what this asset does, but you're definitely way oversold, okay? This definitely could be some sort of bottom here on this asset. I would think that you're probably close to one. This could be a reversal area here. You could go to the top of the channel, make a lower high, and then come back down. You know, I don't know what this thing is going to do. But it's in a downtrend, probably remains in a downtrend until it breaks a downtrend, right? So Bitcoin Cash. So coming back down to the 50% retrace area after getting pretty extended here, 1600, right? But I mean, technically, coming back down to these lows, right? So the same lows, right? See if we can get back above this, right? Started to go parabolic here, and then Bitcoin crashed. All right, guys. So make sure you guys smash up the like button if you like the content here. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and tick the little bell. We've been live here for over an hour. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream today. I hope this was helpful and at least giving you guys some insight as to where we might be headed over the course of the next few hours, next few days maybe. If we go to look at the cycle chart, the cycle chart's been pretty accurate, calling bottom here. So if we do follow the cycle chart, we could expect to see Bitcoin go back up in a big way. If not, we just need to make sure we continue to monitor the daily 21 on Bitcoin, right, which is right around that $45,000 area. We keep talking about it. Right now, we're sitting right here on the 4-hour 21, and looking like a nice little doji candle here as well. So we're getting some consolidation here. This is, I think, good. All right, we're sitting above it. We're backtesting this right now. So this could be something to watch out for, guys. This could ensue a major run, right? According to the cycle chart has us legging up here pretty fast, right, to 43. So I would look for this next big break, all right? And if we start to break down, well, you guys already know we could come right back down to these levels here on 33.4. This is this fib extension here, and then this major fib here on 31.5 is the breakdown. If we really start to break down, this is the area to look and watch out for too. All right. So right now we're above the 21, so that's good. You could see price action go up. If we break below it, you guys know what happens. We go down. All right. I am looking actually for a continuation up right now based on what the daily is telling me, and so we will see if we get that move up. And the next Fibonacci here is around this $41,289 area. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream today. Again, smash the like button up, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow, or maybe I'll do another Discord live for you guys. So make sure you guys join the Discord. I do Discord live streams as of lately, and just to keep you guys informed as to what's happening on the chart throughout the course of the day and throughout the course of the night. All right. Thank you guys again. Catch you guys tomorrow.